Wow. Sorry for the network. Today is very bad. Um, hmm. We are almost ending, but for the sake of the network, I'd like to say one or two things for you to understand what is going on. The network may be bad, but God is still faithful. So, as I was talking about marriage, the journey, why are you so angry with a person? Why you don't want to give forgiveness? Why are you all embittered in your home? The journey of marriage, people start well, but they end bad. Why do you marry the person, as I was talking to you about? Why did you choose that partner? Why did you, among all men, and as I told you, there are people that they marry the people they marry because of that circumstance at that time of their life. It was the best decision for them. Sometimes it may be good for you today, but tomorrow, will it still be good for you tomorrow? You meet a beautiful woman, promising woman, you marry her, and all of a sudden things change. Do you know, in every journey, there are surprises and unexpected things we meet on our way? Do you know that when the Lord called most of the people God called, He didn't tell them where He was taking them? He just moves. They move. Abraham, go. Leave your father's house and go. But along the line, when Abraham was journeying with God, he got to a point he needed to lie to save his life. He said, the woman you see is my sister, not my wife. There are days in your marriage that your husband can deny you and make the world see that you are not a wife. There are days that some men can make their wife sleep with other men because of money. There are days that the marriage becomes a contract marriage. This one says, I'm marrying you. Listen, I'm for papers. Are you sure? Was there any man of God that blessed that marriage? Because if you do a wedding in the court, there is still a man of God there that blesses this marriage. Do you take it serious? You say this one is for paperwork. But God, or when it comes to spiritual things, they don't see that as paperwork. It's a bond. Though you may not have, maybe you didn't have sex, but it's a bond. Because if when you go to court, they'll tell you what God has put together, no man put asunder again. They say words are powerful. So you may think you did that for people. There are people that marry their brothers and sisters because they want to travel. When they get what they want, they break that marriage and marry real. Do you think it works? Because before you married the right man or the wife now, you married for you thought was paperwork. Some pay for it. You see, most of the things we do, that is for our interest, not the interest of God. If it wasn't the grace of God that intervened for Abraham, Abraham would have given the wife away as a wife to another man, all because he wanted to save his life. There are people, when they marry, you get to a point in time, because they want to save their life, they don't care who they will kill. They don't care who they give out. There are women that marry men when they are okay, and then when they get to a point and the man doesn't have anything again, that woman will tell you, that woman has the guts to tell you, no, I can't stay with you, and move on with another man. So the motives for marriage is all about comfortability, what I gain out of it, what I benefit out of it. Do you think because of your own selfishness, because of your own thing you want, because of your own opportunity, your own way you maneuver your way to get, most of us has been grace that has kept that, because if God is looking at the things you've done, you don't even have the opportunity to be alive today. You did that big wedding, did engagement, the families came together. You said to everybody, this is the woman I've chosen, this is the man I've chosen. But sometimes we keep on forgetting. Anytime there's an engagement, there are things we parcel. Beautiful parcels. Beautiful things they bring to show to the woman's family that we are going to pick this blessing to our home. We are asking permission to have your daughter because she's a blessing, because whoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from God. So the man needs the woman to complement and be a favor point for him. So he comes to ask permission and pick this woman. Woman, the man that is coming for your hand, do you know him? Yes, mommy, I know him. He's the daughter of this one. He's the son of this one. That is all you know. What you want to know is what you know. But the rest you don't want to know. How does he connect to your life? How is it going to be able to bring what is inside you that is hidden that even you don't know? Can you look at him and be able to forgive? There are women that go around beating their husband's side chicks. There are men that are monitoring their wives everywhere. Some have tapped their wife's phone and all that. Why do you do that? Ask yourself. If you are living with a woman you don't know, you behave anyhow. If you are living with a man you have no idea about, you behave, you misbehave, you lose yourself. The you is gone. The ugly part of you comes in, sets in, and destroys you. If the marriage will destroy you, no, that's not a marriage. Marriage is supposed to build you, bring the best out of you to become a better person. But it's all a process. But it works when you are with the person you know. A person you can stand for. A person you can trust. A person who will not compromise for anything. There are many people that will compromise if they are given cars. Compromise if they are given houses. Many people that will compromise because of opportunity, a big business, a big door, opportunity, contract. They will let you go. When Abraham gave the wife out because he needed to save his life, he was scared because he has got a beautiful woman. And he knows if he says, this is my wife, his life is at stake. Can that man stand for you in times that your life is at stake? Can that woman stand with you in times that your life is at stake? Would they be able to stand with you? Would they be able to prove and tell the world that you may not have the health to stand, but I told you to death do us part? How many of us, you call you in the family when the men bring their things and they call you and they say, come, this family has brought this. Do you accept it? You are bold enough, happy, smiling. Can you go back and remember the day of your engagement, the day of your wedding? The joy that you had. What brought that joy? And what took the joy away? Did you understand why you need to be with a person? Maybe you didn't. Now you have to know that on this journey, we don't know where we are heading to. But we are sure of one thing, that God is with us. So the storms are hard. You are confused in the state. Yes, sometimes we get confused. That is okay. As I was talking to you in the beginning, I told you where we are coming from, how we've gotten here, and how far God wants to take us. ordained, called by God. So before I came to speak about marriage and all that, I'm already ordained woman of God. Called by God. I'm not doing it for people. I am called by God. I respect that oil upon my life. And I'm humble for that oil. And there are more that God wants to do. So this marriage aspect, you see, it's just a part of me that God is using. The rest are about to come out. What is inside you that you want to bring out? Things I thought today I have to write exams. And I ask myself question, what am I writing? Because I'm busy going there, preaching, doing this and all that. So many responsibilities. I sat in the exams room today and I picked my pen and pencil. I don't even know what I'm writing. But I need to write exam. Life is not what you want. Life is how you want it. I pick a pen and pencil and I say, God help me to write something. Because I have no idea what I'm writing. Even when I was learning throughout yesterday, whatever, nothing was taken. The mind is somewhere else. Why do I want to go back to school? Not for anybody, but for myself. Not because I want to get anything. Not because I want to work in somebody's firm. No. But just for the joy of it for myself. So the question is, why are you going to school? Just to make money. Then you will make money without finding that joy within you. So people are getting married because people are getting married. That's where we make a mistake. That's where we miss our blessings. So life is a decision you take. You can decide to forgive. You can decide to hold on. And the consequences comes with it. You can decide to insult everybody you see, judge people, everyone you see. It is your choice. You can decide to divorce. It is equally your choice. You can decide say you won't do it again. It is your choice. But I want you to understand, what is God saying? Life is not yours. Life is given to you by God. Breath is not yours. It's given to you by God. Opportunities are not yours, given to you by God. If you can understand this, then you will know it's all about me, how I feel, what I want. No, it is what God wants for me. If they are telling you to divorce, have you asked God if that's what He wants? If that's what He wants, He will have a way to deal with it. Not you taking your own way. Life is a choice, yes. Are you making the right choices? You choose where you want to be. You choose what you want to do. It is your choice. But the consequences of the choices you make today is the things you go through. You decide to be a fool as the world will call you. That is your decision. The outcome of you letting go, forgiving, believing and knowing that we are humans, we are bound to make mistakes. It is a choice. Choosing to be a gay or being a lesbian or being married, it is a choice. Telling the world that you have a right on what you want to do. We have the right. There is a time that will come that your right of breathing will be taken away from you. Ask those who are on oxygen. Then you will know life, you don't have a right. But the one that gives breath and gives life, he has a right. So if you want to marry, know this, it's not your right. That's what the Bible said. What God has put together, it is God, not what man has put together. Let no man, including you, the couple that are married. We are not scared to break the bounds of God. We are not scared to make choices. We are happy. We flaunt the things we do, the evil things we do. We are happy about it. It is a choice. Who are we to judge? Have we judged ourselves yet? No. We can't judge anybody. But continue living by your own choice and by own space. There is a day that comes to everybody. That is the day you will know that this life you are living in, it is not your choice. It is His choice. This breath you have, the power you think you carry, the money you have, for you to do the things you are doing, your rights you are looking for. There is a time in a man's life that your money can buy you life, or the people you are connected to. And the people you call to love, oh, this is my gay partner, this is my lesbian partner, this is my husband, this is my wife. The partners you have, husband, wife, gays, lesbians, and all that. There is a time they can hold you and be with with you again, your time will be over. He has made his choice. So ask yourself, any choice you make in life, is he in agreement with you? The steps you are taking, is he in agreement with you? I want to ask, I don't want to judge anybody. The things you put on, how you look, and you made your choice before you came out. You can insult, that is your choice too. Man of God, the kind of life you are living as if you are a man of God, you are married to your wife, you cheat on your wife, you beat your wife, you maltreat her. It's a choice too. It's a choice. Beautiful young lady, you have the world to your hands. You have money now. You are a star. Everybody knows you. You were nobody when God picked you up. You were like a fragile thing in a mother's womb, and you became somebody. You got to a point you think you have life. It's also a choice. Now you wear what you want to wear. You wear the news you want to wear. The shoes, the makeup, everything you want to wear. You wear them. But there is a time in every man's life that you can't wear what you want to wear again. You'll be wearing what they want to wear you. Man, woman, this life is an opportunity to make the right choice. And that right choice is seeking him, the altar, finisher of our faith. If you want to walk with God, there are so many things you will not have opportunity to do. If you want to be faithful to God, there are so many things you need to let go. The world may think you don't know what is happening. It is better you don't know than to know. Because when Adam and Eve didn't know what was going on, they never knew they were naked until they met the devil. Until they met the serpent. The serpent is your pride. The serpent has become that attitude, that character of yours. The serpent has become your anger. The serpent has become that your disrespect. The serpent has become your right, my right. I want to do this. You don't care whether it's a sin. You think it's your right. The world is watching. And we are free to go to Facebook, YouTube, and everybody want to show their sexuality, want to show what they love to do. They don't care how many people are being affected or getting impacted